is. God dang, that thing looks good. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're just getting the Ford kind of going back together. So you guys, if you don't know already, Mert from Never Satisfied Builds is holding a meet in Augusta. I went last year. It's called Toys for Tots. We're going to be doing again this year, but last year I had the Chevy and this thing was still under the knife. It wasn't running, it wasn't driving. And now this year I've got the 7.3 and we've got this running and driving and everything. So what we're gonna be doing with this today is kind of getting it back together. I've got a power steering line I need to replace, and we gotta get this bumper painted. And the issue with this is I can't do it by myself. So my girlfriend Michaela is home today. She's gonna help me get this thing pulled off the truck. We're gonna get it set up on some jack stands. We're just gonna paint it black for now, just so it stops rusting and it looks a little bit better. And then in the future, when I have some time and some extra money, we'll order the blue paint and color match them. Alright guys, we got the bumper off the truck, and you guys see the truck. You guys know I'm very straightforward with you guys. I show you guys everything. The bumper is nicking this fender right here, but if you guys watch the previous videos, you guys know that I had a shop repaint this truck. They replaced this fender, this bedside, the tailgate, and the rear bumper. Well, I don't know if it's manufacturer, because this was from LMC Truck, or if it was the place that did all the work, and I'm gonna go with that second option because they messed up a lot of other stuff. But this fender doesn't line up. You guys can see this dap right here isn't all even all the way through. All mounting spots, it looks like, where they couldn't get it to line up, they just tightened it down and bent mounting points and everything. But this fender sticks out farther than this side, and it catches right here when the bumper slides back. We were trying to get this bolt out, bumper slid back, ripped the paint off right there. I do plan on repainting this thing in the future. We're probably going to stick with about the same color, but it will be getting repainted in the future. So just a little imperfection. I show you guys everything. I'm very honest with you guys. One thing I didn't do was I didn't do my light bar mounts because I didn't have my light bars in yet. This is a brand new company right here that is owned by this company, but I'm going to show you guys this in its own video. I'm going to devote that to its own video, but I wanted to wait until I did my light bar mounts and everything, you know, when I had my light bars. Alright, so I'm gonna be real with y'all just because that's how I always am. I always show you guys the honest truth, no matter if it makes me look bad or not. But last clip you guys saw was me painting the bumper, and well, this is what it looks like right now, all sanded up and everything, because I painted it, and then my stupid self was like, you know, maybe I will put a clear coat on it, not thinking that I did just mix paint thinner and a Rust-Oleum oil-based paint, and then went over it with an acrylic paint clear coat, and it just made it instantly chemical react together and cause like these little honeycomb looking things. So I had to completely sand the entire thing back down almost a week later, but now I am going to paint it again, but I'm going to do that off camera. I'm not going to show you guys that twice, but I was just going to be honest with you guys and show you the brutal truth that it didn't turn out perfect. I didn't want you guys to think you just saw me spray out of the paint gun and it just turned out perfect, because it did not. I'm having to paint it again, but that's the honest truth. Alright, so it's the next day with the bumper, and I feel like no matter what, this bumper is just not going right. First, I started out and I used this like $1.50 spray paint from, I think it was like Home Depot or Lowe's or something, and that stuff says gloss black, and it was like very, very flat black. So then I used the Rust-Oleum thinned down and sprayed out of my gun. And honestly, that wasn't terrible. It just had a lot of orange peel in it. Well, not a lot, but more than what I wanted. So then I tried to spray some clear coat on it just to make it a little bit more glossy. Then we had the chemical reaction. So then I waited a week, completely sanded the entire bumper down, sprayed it again, and we had another chemical reaction. So like we have that there, we have that there, we have another one right there. We have another one right there, another one right there, all across there is one. You guys know I'm very honest with you. I show you the good, bad, ugly, all of it. But I can't waste any more time or paint on this bumper. It's got to go back on. This truck is leaving in, I think, like 2.5 weeks to go to the Toys for Tots show in Augusta, Georgia. So we got to get this bumper on. We got to get the lights all put in it. We got to get the rear bumper built. We got to replace our power steering line. We got to get our rims and tires on here. We got to get this thing washed. Like, this thing's got a lot of shit that has to be done in the next 2 weeks. And I can't sit here and waste any more time painting this bumper. So it's going back on. That hurt. Woo! You guys ever want to lose feeling in your thumb? Smack your wrist so hard on the bottom of your bumper. Yeah, that didn't feel too good. But anyways, and another story, bumper is on the truck. This thing is looking good. And we are not touching over here. Yeah, see where I scratched the living crap out of the truck getting the bumper off. I was not too happy about that, but now let's get our power steering hose replaced. I'm gonna do that off camera because you guys can't really see it, but it is this hose right here. There's a hole in it right down here. Somehow the pulley was hitting it and it rubbed a hole straight through it. A little while later, we now have the oil changed. We now have power steering hose in, and we have all our wheels and everything to go back on the truck. I gotta put the 3-inch spacers back on. So how I'm hauling this to Toys for Tots in December is with the 7.3, but I'm gonna be using my dad's trailer, and I'm gonna pull the fenders off of it so I can just leave the setup on, drive it right up over top the tires, put it right on the trailer, strap it down, and we don't have to throw these on the front anymore. We've been borrowing Brandon's father-in-law's trailer, and the fenders are a bigger pain in the ass to remove on it, so it was just easier to pull the front tires off, throw the little tires on, and just swap it over, and we did the Daytona and everything. Still have to get all the lights in the bumper, have to get the rear bumper built, give this thing a really good cleaning using some Gorilla Car Care. You guys will see a video of that coming up very soon. Hands down, the best detailing company you can work with when it comes to customer service, personable, family owned, American made. You guys know I'm all about that with Move and everything. I love great customer service. I love it being made here in America. I love it being family owned. I don't like the big corporate BS where it gets shipped from China and comes over here, and no, I don't like all that. I like to support all our people here in the US and take care of one another. So we're doing a video with Gorilla Car Care very, very soon. But let's get the setup thrown up on this truck so we can see what it looks like with this Move bumper. We don't have all the lights and everything in, but we'll still get a very good idea. All right, well, we got everything on the Ford. I'm about to drive it up to the gas station and get some fresh gas in it. This is the first time it's actually like been filled up since Daytona. I've just been filling up the gas can since then. So I'm gonna drive it up there and hope it makes it there and makes it back, because if not, I'm walking home. There she is, and of course, the one time I drive the truck, I see the most cops. I literally drove it to the gas station and to here, and I've seen 4 cops within 1 mile. So, not very happy about that, because I mean, this thing's like super illegal, but god dang, that thing looks good. Woo! I cannot wait until we get the rear bumper done, because this thing looks sick. So next thing I'm doing is the lights in here. I'm gonna get the light bar put in, the pods in each side, and then if we come around the back, I have to get this bumper pulled off and get the other bumper built and put on, and we've got some pods for it as well. This thing is going to look absolutely sick. I cannot wait. And you know, I just set a top. There's number 5. Literally, there's 2 in 1 spot. Like, I can't catch a break with this thing. I'm like worried that like one's gonna pull over here and be like, you know, that thing's illegal, right? So I'm just gonna act like I belong here and we'll be all good. But god, so tomorrow you guys won't be seeing this in this video, but stay tuned for a future video. We're gonna be fully detailing this thing with Gorilla Car Care products because it needs it. It has not been washed since Daytona, so it's in dire need of a good washing, and Gorilla Car Care hooked it up. So you guys have to stay tuned for that video. And we also have to straight pipe this thing before Toys for Tots. So we got a couple things to do, but we are just about done. And if you guys made it to the end of the video, drop a like on this video. If you haven't already, go down, click the subscribe button, and I will catch you guys in the next one. See ya.